Yes, my dear friend, in this lesson I will explain Project 3's codes of Arduino. So let's get started. When we examined our Arduino codes, we first assigned the pin of our potentiometer to the variable named pot pin. So you see here, and you see we assigned analog 0 pin to the pot pin variable. And of course, we called our pin mode function in our setup function and set our potentiometer as input. So you see here, this is because potentiometers are also a type of sensor. As you know, in order to perform sensor reading with Arduino, you benefit from analog pin lines, and analog pin lines are set as inputs. Afterwards, we started our serial port for serial communication and set its speed to 9600. When we examine our loop function, so here, we use the analog read function to read the value returned by our potentiometer. So here, this function takes a single parameter and its text is to read the data from the sensor. Its usage is like, so I will create a command here. First, we should call analog read function here, and we need to open and close parentheses. In the parentheses, we need to define sensor pin number. For example, if my sensor pin connects with Arduino's analog 1 pin, what we have to do now is to define as analog 1 here. We also set the sensor pin as the variable of our potentiometer. So here, of course, we can also do pin reading by just typing analog 0, so like this. So if I write analog 0 here, we will not get any error. So let's write here again pot pin, and let's continue. After defining our analog read function, we defined our analog read function for a variable named pot value with integer variable type, and you see here. And in order to get output on the serial monitor, we called our output function and output our pot value variable. So here, we called serial.println function, and in the function, we defined our pot value variable. This is because we need to get output potentiometer value. Finally, we state that the cycle should be repeated every half a second so that our board does not get too tired and does not freeze. That's why we gave some delay here. Alright, my dear friends, in this lesson we learned Arduino codes of Project 3. Our Arduino codes are like this. So now let's move on to our other lesson and let's check our Project 3.